Hey buddy, it's 64 New Star, and this is... Okay, hold on one moment. I'm gonna bring up my game. This is the Halo 2D whatever game. So, I tried, and we finally have a new exporter. Just to let you guys know, I bought, the latest exporter, no, the second latest. It's 168, I believe, for Android. Not for Android. But I bought Construct 2 version 168. It also comes with support for Wii U exportation. So I've applied for, or I'm a process. I basically applied like the first form or whatever to export to we call it Wii U. So I'm developing a game with a artist to basically build a game for Android, iOS, some other smartphones, PC, web, and hopefully Wii U if we are approved. But here's the tutorial. Now I used Anchor on a bunch of these things, so it should scroll to different sizes. So we have the action. I'm having issues with multiple touches because if you touch these, it should actually switch the guy's weapon. But I'm working on that later. So we have a simple walk animation, and as soon as he hits this orange or yellow, orange. It's either orange or red. Don't know why I said yellow. The orange or red thing on your screen. Then he is basically saves the game. There's a crate. He's walking. I'm going to walk all the way to the end of the room. Or near to it. There we go. I'm going to hit this reload. It basically reloads the last save point that you hit. And now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to hit home. I'm going to delete all. So I deleted the game. We're going to go to apps. And it's going to pull up HTML app development. I'm going to hit the reload. There we go. There we go. There we go, guys. And that's a save point for Android. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll now do the code. Bye, guys. Okay, guys, I want you to do another test. If you turned it off, would it reload the game to your save point? So that's what we're doing right here. There's the Samsung logo. Okay, now we're gonna unlock it. I'm gonna go to my apps and load up. Okay, now we're going to pop up the test game. There's the HTML app. And there we go. Yes, we have it. It reloaded. So yeah, guys, you can turn it off. I'm going to do that real quick. I'm going to turn it off. And I'm going to turn it back on for you guys. And then we're going to see it again. Just, so you make sure. So, yeah, sorry guys, it's been like super crazy with non-tutorials. I just, some of these games I really wanted to record. Watch Dogs. There will be an episode of Watch Dogs pretty soon coming out. Can we get this turn on? It's on a low battery. There we go. No audio on it because it was really busy today. And so, yeah, there'll be a Watch Dogs up in 1080. I really wonder. Okay, guys, there might be a slow. There will be tutorials being put up, but they might slow down a bit because I really want to put out Spider-Man, and I really want to put out the Watch Dogs, and I really want to. We're almost done with Wolfenstein, so I want to finish that, and then I want to talk about them. That's part of what I want to do with my channel, is do a few games, not every game out there, but a few games, and then have some fun with them. So, okay, here's the game. We just turned off, we turned on, and now, here we go. I'm going to hit the reload button, not touch anything else. Boom. Done. Now, there's a glitching with these little touch controls. So I'm going to have to move these over a bit and space them, so that I don't have, keep hitting each other or glitching. But other than that, it worked. It loaded up where we wanted it to. What you can also do is set it to where if you hit or touch the item, it'll pop up, pause the game, hit a menu screen, and you have a save file 1 or save file 0, 1, 2, and 3, and you tap it, and then suddenly it saves that mission or whatever. But I'm still going over this. I'm more used to, PC. So PC controls on that. I can quickly whip up a professional game in just under a week if I have the resources. But I'm dealing with Android, and I know I like Android. So sometimes Construct 2 doesn't have every single button that you want. Like, they have touch button. Touch this, do something. It would be nice if it was, if your finger is not touching that button, then you don't do that. And I'm actually going to email the developers and some of you can create mods or plugins. I'm going to see if one of them can quickly create a plugin. For me, that would work with your version, so 158 maybe up to 168. Again, guys, I'm using the newest version of Construct 2 because I wanted to port to the Wii U. Also, somebody was asking me about multiplayer, and I wanted to answer their question about multiplayer, but the older Construct 2s didn't have multiplayer capability, but this newer one finally has a multiplayer plugin, finally. So, hopefully, guys, you'll be able to backward compatible some stuff, maybe. If not, download the newest one, and you should be fine. I'm gonna still look into that. I may do another build of this game, but in the older Construct 2. But I'm gonna explain to you why that might not be so great. Because they've actually improved some of the Android exporters. So enough of this, let's get into the code, and I've actually cleaned it up a bunch, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. And here we go, into the video in 3.
Hey buddy, it's sorry about that. Hey buddy, it's 54 Newstar, and we're here with the continuation of our Construct 2 video game, Halo 2. Side-scrolling action with a whole bunch of tutorials in it. So it may not actually make a direct video game, but it's gonna have a bunch of tutorials and examples in it, so you can open it and you can have a semi-game object inside of it. Okay, so what do we have here today? So I've been trying to get the whole multi-touch thing going, and I'm actually going to go to the dev forums for Construct 2 and ask some help there. Yeah, I'm asking for help because I literally spent all day on this one thing of multi-touch. I even went to advanced, what do you call it? They had touch 0, 1, 3, 4, and it was semi-working there, but some other functions didn't refuse to work, so I'm kind of going back to the drawing board. So what do we have here that's new today for you guys? Okay, we have saving points. Yeah, you hit this point, this little saving icon, whatever sprite, and you'll be saved. So, okay, so you walk, there's nobody here, there's no covenant for 3 of these little spots right here. So from here to here, there's no covenant. Then there's covenant here. It's a brute or I forgot the big blue guys, a hunter. he kills you. Either when you die, you trigger the latest or the last we call it save points, or when you just decide, okay, I wasted all my ammo, there's no nearby guns, I'm not going to get past a pack of jackals, I'm going to reload my last save point and then do it a whole lot better. So that's what that is. Okay, so how do we do that? Literally, how do we do that? Well, it's actually pretty simple. On collision with Sprite 13 save game to slot my save, on touched reload button Sprite 15 load game from slot my save. Now, as you saw in the video before this, I turned off my device, I turned it back on, and voila, we have a save. Some other people I noticed were having issues with what do you call it? They were having issues with like loading it back up. I don't know exactly why they were having issues with that. I don't know the devices, so I wouldn't know exactly how to fix that, or maybe they did something wrong in the code. I don't know, and I wouldn't say that they did something wrong. I mean, they could have followed everything. It's just their type of device, or maybe it's their version of Construct. I, at the moment, am using version 168. If that's the wrong version, I'll put an annotation or put it in the link, or put the link down below, or whatever. Yeah, so that cost me a big chunk of change. And then we have our Construct to Android. So I edited the code. It's still kind of messy, but it's cleaner than the last build of it. And so I'm also enabling touch control and mouse control, or not mouse control, but keyboard control. So we have on touch left sprite, right sprite, and then on any touch end, he does his idle animation. That's the only major change at the moment. Oh yeah, also set. So basically, it's if he on touch object sprite left, set custom movement to -80, and on right it's horizontal speed to 80. So what you want to do is you want to add platformer and custom movement to your sprite. Then you want to go into, one moment, let's do this one, let's go back like I was doing it, like I'm actually doing it. Okay, we have our sprite, we have let's go down to custom set speed horizontal -80, done. Then you hit play. I'm going to enlarge it. He's picking up his ammo. He's hit a save point. He's walking behind a crate. Reload. There we go. Exit the game. Run layout. Now technically that should be the same as in him, what do you call it? Me turning off my device. There we go. See, if I can, technically, if you exit the window and then you reload it back up and you hit the reload button to trigger the last upload, the last save, it should technically be, I'm turning off the device, I am reloading opening up the device, turning it back on, reload the last save point. That should automatically work. So that's it. That's it for this tutorial, guys. Again, I'm going to be adding enemies and all that stuff. I'm just having some issues with multi-touch controls, so I may leave that alone and then add in enemies, doors, and when I get a response from the Construct 2 forums on somebody who knows literally more about this than what I do, then knows more than what I know on the Android side. PC side, I can basically do anything. and that's why I'm building a pretty large PC web game with a friend. So I'll get back to you on the multi-touch stuff probably in the next tutorial if I'm able to. If you have any questions on what we did here today, guys, just message me down below. Remember, hit the like and subscribe button, or just the like button. That lets people know that you watched it, you approved it, and that maybe they should watch it too. Again, guys, it's been great. It's awesome. I want to thank you for all the subscribing and the views, guys, because you guys, you come here for quality content. I try to provide it, and this is a community in which maybe I don't know everything. So one of you guys know a trick, I implement it into what I'm doing, and suddenly it becomes a whole lot better. So this whole learning community is just really epic, and I'm proud to be a part of it. So thanks, guys, and I will see you in the next tutorial or in the next game dev video. Until then, guys, I'm signing out. Have a great day. So hey everybody, I forgot to do the exportation process because I am moving to 168. Some of you guys may stay in your versions, but in 168 we do have some more exporters, and I'm going to show you them right now. So we can export to the usual same for HTML, Chrome, Sierra, Congregate, but we can also export to Android directly from the Crosswalk. So we will need XDK. Here's my XDK. You can export it directly up to Google Play. You can test it. What is this mess? Emulate. You can emulate it. That's how I did a test of it to see if it would work. And I hit the reload button, and there we go. So yeah. And we'll do that probably in the next one. I'll show you how I export it to XDK. Some of you may already know how to export it to XDK if you've been watching some of my other videos. But instead of, let's see, debug, build, service, close. Close build page. There we go. Okay, so what you would do is actually, instead of doing Crosswalk, Android. Hold on one second. Crosswalk. That wrong one. That's the email. So you would right there. I got too many things up. You hit Crosswalk for Android. Upload existing code. Loading build server UI. Boom, done. And then you would just build app. So that's what you would do. We also have Ejecta, which is an open source engine for iOS. Cocoon.js. Intel AGI, which is iOS Intel XDK. PhoneGap. I'm going to see if they've improved the PhoneGap version. So that should be very interesting. BlackBerry 10 ties in. You got the Amazon store, Open Web App, Web Store, no WebKit. So yeah, we just have a few more players. Some have left. Not really. They just got converted into something else. So basically, exported to Android, and it's actually not that bad. The frame rate's actually really good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little add-on, and I will see you in the next vid. Bye, guys.